Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll just have to get close to it.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's pretty loud.
Good, okay, thank you. So, we have our members here at the council table. We're going to start our regular meeting at the City of Sandy Oaks. It is 6:33 p.m. Should we have a number one call to order and quorum call, Charlotte?
Alderman Garcia.
Here.
Alderman Rapino. Here. Alderman Tremblay.
Here.
Alderman Thomasini.
Here.
Alderman Fillinger.
Here.
There's a quorum present.
Thank you. Number 2, Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone stand. Turn off your hats, please. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number three, citizens to be heard. This item will be open for up to 30 minutes with 3 minutes for each speaker. If there are more than 10 speakers, each will be given 2 minutes. First person would be DJ Gillespie.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to thank all of the aldermen for standing up and taking it upon themselves to put items on the agenda and start getting some work done. You have no idea how much the citizens appreciate it. Mrs. Ray, you've gone above and beyond, and bless your heart. You're greatly appreciated. Mrs. Tanguma, once again, same old, same old. When I submit a request for public information, you do not have the right, and it's illegal, for you to question what I'm going to do with it or why I'm asking for it. You should not be talking to other citizens. You should not be talking to other aldermen, questioning my request for information. I asked for a copy of any letters you had sent comparable to the one you sent to me, threatening me with prosecution if I did not attend meetings when I was an alderman and I was in a holdover position. I asked if you had sent one to Alderman Tremblay. Your response was, I'm not really sure. I asked if you sent one to Brandon Smith. It was, I don't think so.
That's incorrect. I sent you the answers to those.
I have them, and that's exactly what you said, Mrs. Tanguma. So don't try to change it. I suggest you supply the information that I requested. It's past the time you were supposed to submit it. You're already under investigation for refusing to supply information under a public information request. Shall we do this again? Another one?
Thank you. DJ Gillespie.
You need to turn it up.
It's no.
There, now you got it.
Well, it was working.
Testing, 1, 2. Okay, so we have, I guess I can just talk a little louder. John Krippner.
My comment has to do with all the trash that's recently been dumped on Priest Road. I'd like to see the city get some signs saying no dumping, fined by such and such ordinance. I don't know if we know who did it or not, or who could prosecute them, but, you know, there's some couches that have been out there for over a year. And just recently, 2 big bundles of trash bags plus tires, I'm pretty sure was the same guy over a few nights. That part of the right of way, there's no house there, it's just vacant lot, and, so it's not getting mowed either, and I think that's an issue we've been discussing. And that might help cut down on the dumping. And, it's something I'd just like to remind the council that we need to take care of somehow or another. I don't know the answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Pedro Orduno?
Yes, I'd like to follow up on that dumping issue. I would like to see the council be more proactive instead of waiting for it to be a disaster, for us to do something about it. I don't see why we can't get together and rent out some trailers, call up for some volunteers and get that stuff picked up. Because as we said previously about our city park, is that if no one's taking care of things, nobody's watching, things just get out of control, get out of hand, and it just gets worse. If we allow one sofa to be there, pretty soon it'll be 5, then we have 20, and gets out of control. So I'd like to see the council come up with some creative ideas, use a few $100s in funds, not thousands, a few hundreds, and let's come up with some action plan, get some volunteers, get a trailer, and let's get that stuff hauled off before it gets, really bad. I like this idea about the signs, but we need to take action. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to make a factual statement at this time. We have had a 30-yard dumpster delivered to our maintenance yard. I have picked up some bags of trash out there. We are gonna call for volunteers to come join us and get that mess cleaned up. We do have a contractor, the gentleman that mowed the park is going to give us a quote on cleaning the right-of-way out there. Okay, it's not just me, folks. It's not just me. Everybody at the table has had discussions and input into how can we handle this. Okay, so we are moving forward, and everything is slow.
I like to mention that, if we take care of the things that are visible to the public, you guys will improve your credibility. Because some of this stuff, the normal citizen doesn't see what happens, but the normal citizen drives by there and sees that mess. And if it gets cleaned up, it'll really shoot up your ratings.
Yeah, I will make one more factual statement. I pick up the trash in my ditch just about every day, and I don't put it there either. So, thank you, Mr. Orduno.
Thank you. We have Rosa Virial.
My concern was that, here this past week, I went to, City of San Antonio office, over there on Frio and Martin, and I asked if I could, where do I start to get a surveyor for the property where I live at, because my neighbors, I believe they moved the metal, and they put their fence up, but now it's like it's already up, and I'm like, oh, what do I do now? And they said, well, go to the city of San, I don't know where to begin. You need to hire a surveyor, and I'm like, okay, but go to the office and you, I'm like, okay. I have a big stop sign on my face, because I don't know where to go. I don't even know where to begin. I don't have any resources to go to.
We have our surveyor right there in the white shirt. So you can talk to him afterwards.
No.
Okay. Number 5, Lenora Robinson.
I have some questions that I want to ask. What have you planned for our children here in this, here in our community for the summer? And the reason I ask that, they'll soon be out of school, and I have worked with them, and I know if you don't have anything planned, you're gonna have problems, headaches. So have you thought about what you're gonna do with them, since we can't get in the park and have swim parties for them and other exercises that will keep their minds. The next question I have is for your senior citizens. Those of us that's out here, have you thought of something that we can become active? We can use the clubhouse when you get it back. Just what? And reason I'm asking that, I would be willing to work with you to work up something for your citizens, those of us. And I have worked with senior citizens. I work with a nutrition, that of course something you'd have to look at, but I worked with the nutrition site for a church for a whole year. I opened it, and then finally I found somebody to run it, and I walked away from it. So I'm wondering, have you thought about something that we could do there that the seniors could do? I'm sure you got some that like to do finger work, sewing, and even at that, I have had one or two people to say, oh, I have portable sewing machines that I will make available if you got senior citizens that would, that she can open up and they can come and sew or do handwork or whatever. And what activities have you thought of for the seniors to do so that we can keep our well-seasoned bones active? Those are my questions that you thought of.
Thank you, ma'am.
There's one thing that there's one thing that I've been doing is talking to Santa Independent School District, the South Side, and I work for Paula, so we have TRIO, which we've been doing like chess club work. So I'm hoping that the park will be open to where we can have activities for the young ones, the ones that, because there's scholarships attached to those chess competition tournaments. Also, we were really pushing to try and open the park so they can have somewhere to go. Senior citizens, I've got plenty of molds. I've, making objects and things like that. I'm crafty. But right now, we're really working on opening the door, opening our municipal building, and we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten. Thank you. Okay, so number 4, financial budget report. The income and expenses will be reported by our clerk, city clerk, Rabe, and possible discussion.
The beginning balance at the beginning of April was $660,576.10. Checks totaling $60,798.83. Deposits of $9,323.28, leaving us with a balance of $640,421.10.
Are there any questions? Okay, if there's no questions with the budget, we'll move on to number 5, consent agenda. All matters listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine by the City Council of the City of Sandy Oaks and will be enacted by one motion. There will not be a separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately. A, approval of the minutes from the regular meeting, April 12th, 2018. B, discuss, consider, and/or possible action on approval for payment of invoice number 1158 for Casaman Ortiz PC for city attorney services not to exceed $2,400.
I'll make a motion then that we accept, approve.
Okay, Alderman Thomasini made a motion to approve consent agenda items A and B. Do we have a second?
Second.
Alderman Dillinger, approve, second motion, show of hands for approval of consent agenda as a whole. Okay, motion's been passed. Number 6, we were going to go into an executive session to conduct an interview with our candidate for Public Works Director and deliberate employment and duties of Public Works Director pursuant to Government Code, Section 5510.074. And we were gonna do this, he just sent me, what did it say, because I didn't get to read it.
Just, he
He
can't make it due to his, current job. He's, in the middle of a big, construction project. So he, informed myself and, Alderman Thomasini, we actually did, conduct an interview with him last week. So that's basically.
So we'll pull
that part.
those,
We pull
6
if
and
not,
7.
I'd like to still discuss, we may not take the action, but we could, discuss some of the findings with the,
Okay, number 7, so I'm gonna pull number 6 for when he is able to attend. Number 7, discuss and or possible action on hiring a Public Works Director.
again, I'll consult the attorney whether it, be admissible to discuss the interview that myself and Alderman Thomasini conducted.
You can't go into executive session, you can't go into executive session for that item.
Well, I'd still like to do that, and we could possibly still
Okay.
move forward on this.
So at 6:50 PM, we are going into executive session to discuss the action of hiring a Public Works Director.